If the sun were to disappear or become so obscured by something that no light could get through, what would happen? If this happened for just 1 minute, the consequences would be relatively minor. Within 1 minute of the sun's disappearance, the sky would go from bright daylight to pitch black. You might even see stars during this time. You could also see a faint glow all around the horizon. That's because the sun's light takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth, so even if it disappeared right now, we wouldn't know about it for 8 minutes. But what happens next? After that, all hell would break loose. Without the sun's energy, our atmosphere would begin to freeze. Within an hour, the temperature would drop to about -60 degrees Celsius. That's about -75 degrees Fahrenheit. At this point, people would start to die from exposure, but what about the animals? Well, most birds would probably die, but some nocturnal animals would be okay since they're used to the dark. However, they'd be in big trouble soon after because plants would begin to die within a few hours. And without plants, they'd have nothing to eat. Also, the sun's radiation is what makes our magnetic field, which protects us from cosmic rays. So, without the sun, we'd be bombarded by these cosmic rays. And since there'd be no ozone layer to absorb the UV radiation, everyone on Earth would get sunburned. The oceans would also freeze over. Since water expands when it freezes, the ice would float. And this would cause a massive extinction event, killing off almost all life on Earth. So, if the sun were to disappear for a day, year, or longer, we would definitely be in trouble. But what if the sun didn't disappear completely, but only for 1 minute? Well, it's still pretty screwed. For one thing, all the clocks on Earth would stop working. GPS systems would go haywire and planes would be unable to fly. Since modern society relies so heavily on things like GPS, the economy would quickly grind to a halt. People would be unable to buy or sell anything. Banks would close and the stock market would crash. And what about the power grid? It would collapse. Without the sun's energy, our power plants would shut down. This would leave us without air conditioning, heating, refrigeration, or even water treatment plants. So even if the sun only goes out for a minute, we'd better hope it comes back on pretty quickly because otherwise we're all doomed.